Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's show is called California is Now Dead and Zombified. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. For anyone who has been watching the news for the last few years, it's been clear that California has been in serious trouble. But now things have gone terminal. Now it's so bad that California has had a major heart attack and is sitting on the operating table flatlining. No matter how many times the doctors try and resuscitate the state of California, it's done. It's toast. They cannot bring the state back. Things are now literally so bad economically and socially and financially and politically that California is now the walking dead. It looks like it's still alive from afar, but it's been dead for a while. And any signs of movement or life that people think they see is just vestigial. That means that it's just a remnant of something that once was, but now is no longer. Let me give you some examples. California used to have law enforcement, but it no longer does. It used to have courts and a judicial system, but those have become illusions. They still pay people to pretend to work those roles, but they're just pretending. They're not really doing much. It used to have a restaurant and a retail sector, but now those are on life support. It used to have recreational beaches and an ocean, but now those are largely unusable. They are issuing so many safety warnings now because of water contamination issues that going swimming or surfing in the ocean is like drinking chemical wastewater. It may take a while, but eventually you'll develop serious health problems and possibly even pass away because of it. California used to have a school system, but now the public schools have become basic training grounds for current and future gang members. Schools are now almost as dangerous as prison yards across the state. California used to have taxes. Now the taxes are basically open attempts to extort money from the citizens. And those citizens are not getting much, if any, services in return for the taxes they are paying. In fact, much of the time, they don't give you any of the old services they used to give you. If you go sightseeing in LA or San Francisco, then you'll be stunned at the number of homeless, drugged out junkies, and seemingly zombified individuals just standing around staring into space. It's like the casting call of a zombie movie. What's really disturbing is how out in the open everything is. People will sit or stand on the sidewalk and inject themselves with drugs right next to a cop standing just a few feet away. And the cops won't do anything because they're ordered not to. People used to hide this sort of activity. Now it seems to be officially sanctioned. But it's not just the people and the druggies who have become zombified. It's the institutions. It's the politicians. It's the administration. It's the laws and regulations. It's the banking system. It's the attorneys. Everything seems to have died already, and now it's just rotting and petrifying. It seems that many of those things are not working at all. They used to work about half of the time, but now not so much. Now they really look like they're there, but in reality, they're just zombies. Remnants of a time and era when things used to work some of the time. But now a lot of things are still visible, but when you touch them or you need them, nothing happens. So how do we know that California is permanently dead and zombified? We know this because almost no one in the middle class or the working poor believe that it is salvageable or that it can be resuscitated. Worse yet, all the foreigners that have poured into the state over the last year or two and have tried to live there are finding out that they can't make a living there, and the crime is hammering them harder than the crime in Mexico used to hammer them. The jobs are just paying too little, or they're gone. So some of them are heading back to where they came from, or they're now just trying to make money by involving themselves in ongoing criminal activity. And as you may have guessed, trying to arrest and prosecute people who are foreigners without ID is much more difficult than arresting and prosecuting a citizen with real ID. Anyone who can leave is probably making arrangements to do so. Anyone who can't leave because they don't have the resources to leave is probably going to engage in perpetual crime of some sort just to put food on the table. What you're seeing now is how zombification has become the new normal. The middle class have become the working poor, and the poor have now become the zombie criminal class. Make no mistakes, California is dead. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.